Dad, you once asked how I could possibly recognize your hand in a photograph. It was just your hand, nothing else was visible in the picture, and you weren't even wearing your ring. Let me tell you, I would recognize your hand anywhere. Your hands are what shaped my view of God. No matter what the situation, there was one thing I could always count on, and that was your hand. I wrote this for you. My father's hands, calloused, rough, often scratched, bruised, always strong. My dad had the hands of a mechanic. They could tackle any job. My dad could fix machines, mow lawns, build whole rooms onto our house. They chopped wood for campfires, laid bricks for our sidewalk, and fixed our cars. Yet at the same time they were gentle and sure. Those hands shaped how I now view my Heavenly Father. I grew up physically weak. My physical disability made normal pleasures of childhood difficult. I could not run, keep up with my peers. I was unsteady on rough terrain, often left behind by others, and in constant fear of tripping. There was one thing on which I could rely: a hand from my dad. He never asked me if I needed help, but I learned at a young age to stick next to him. If we were walking with others and they were going too fast, just before I fell behind, his hand would reach back to me and clasp my own to give me the help I needed to catch up. Hiking in the woods was always a pleasure, but also a chore. But when the path got rocky and steep, Dad's hand would again simply appear right in front of me to help me keep going. Steps were also a hardship, but not with Dad's hands and strong arms waiting to help me up or down. Finally, if the road was just too rough, or if I fell too far behind, Dad's hands would scoop me up and carry me until the hard part was behind us. Fast forward 20 years. My earthly father is no longer there all the time. I have grown up and moved away, but from his example I have learned what it means to have a loving father. My heavenly Father promises exactly what my earthly father did for me. When I can't keep up, I can reach forward and grasp his hand. When my road is too steep or too rough for me to climb, I just have to look up and take hold of the hand that is offered to me. Finally, when I just can't do it anymore, those same hands will scoop me up and carry me close until I can walk again. All I need to do is stay close to the Father's side, and He will always be there for me. Dad, that's why I recognize your hand anywhere. Thank you for always being there. I love you. Love, Dawn.